Baby, I'll be back in the morning. She's sleeping with Nick the Dick. Alright? And Nick is putting that mushroom cloud all in her mouth that night. And then she come home to you in the morning and kiss you in the mouth. And kiss your kids in the mouth with that same nasty ass mouth. Kiss your son and daughter. Come here, baby. Give mama some sugar. That's what's going on girls' night out, man. What you think they going out to get wasted for, man? When women go out, they're looking for the same thing that men looking for when men go out. What are you looking for? A new piece. You looking for a new piece of pussy. You looking for some new territory to conquer. And guess what? They looking for the same goddamn thing you looking for. She's either looking for the next model up from what she got at home, or she might step down a grade from what she got at home. That's what's going on Girls' Night Out. But getting back to the point, read that again, brother.
Ezekiel 4 and 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
Right, the Lord said we was going to eat our defiled bread among the Gentiles. Pretty much all the problems that's in the black community as far as disease, it's usually and always a deficiency of something in the body. That's usually what it is.
Things like that.
It's a deficiency. You're not getting certain nutrients, so it causes you to have a certain condition in the body. Because that's what disease is. Just like if you say, I dislike somebody, that's another way of saying I don't like this person, or I don't like you. I dislike you. Or look, you're being disruptive. You're being disrespectful. You're not respected. A disease just simply means not at ease. When your body's at ease, when you have a disease, your body is not at ease. That's what the word disease means. Your body's not at ease no more. So that's what the term disease means, not at ease. Most people suffer from dehydration and constipation. Because you know what? When you go on the toilet to do a number 2, the same way when you do a number 1, when you walk up and you just let it fly, and then you out of there, wash your hands and you out of there. When you do a number 2, it's supposed to be the same way. You ain't supposed to be sitting in there for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, trying to push them bad boys out. When you sit down, it's supposed to run right out. That's constipation. And that's also from dehydration. Because when you don't have enough water in your body, your intestines need water for it to release feces. So if there's no water in the system, and then on top of that, the food you eat has no fiber in it, it's going to take a while before that stuff come out. It's going to take a while. Then you got what? Colon cancer. Because that stuff sits up in there and is basically rotted inside of your body. Your temperature's 98 degrees and it's rotted. So guess what's going to happen? You're going to have all kinds of bacteria and stuff.
I kind of remember that.
And that's going to be a hellified environment. That's why when you go to the bathroom, man, it smells like a it smells like straight from the goddamn sewer. It smells like the sewer, which is everybody's shit mixed up in there. It smells like toxic gas. That's why. That was it on that? Oh, yeah, that's cool. You got something else? Yeah.
Isaiah 24 and 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Wait, the Bible said that the earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof. That's another reason.
Oh my God, just an outliner. Oh my God.
The GMOs that they have in the store, they don't label it and tell you that it's a GMO. They don't label it. Case in point, like with tomatoes. Everybody likes tomatoes, right? Well, you know what these devils do with the tomatoes? They crossbreed tomatoes with fish genes. So that way the tomato will hold in water. You eat those tomatoes, right? And then you got people that got high blood pressure and their leg swells up. Because you eating them damn tomatoes with them goddamn fish genes in it. And guess what? When you eat that, it becomes a part of you. Then the doctor give you a water pill so you can piss out that excess water, and the water is being held in your body because you're eating them damn tomatoes with them fish genes. And they're engineered like that so they'll hold water, so they'll last longer when you go buy it from the store and bring it into your house. They'll pick the tomatoes while they're green, store them in a warehouse in a refrigerated area. Then they'll take them and bring them to a chamber and gas them with carbon dioxide to make them mature from green to red. And then it comes in the truck right to the store. Tomatoes. And tomatoes are supposed to be juicy. You know how when you rip open an orange and the juice just shoot up and hit you in the eye? Tomatoes are supposed to be like that too. They're supposed to be juicy, man. And you cut them and it's like, it's like it's together and it just looks. That's just tomatoes, for instance. Tomatoes. So the scriptures say the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Also, they don't observe what's called the land Sabbath. The scriptures tell you 6 years that you plant. You plant for 6 years, and on the 7th year, you let that plot of land rest, and you don't plant there on the 7th year. That's called the land Sabbath. They don't observe that. They just year in and year out. They just keep plowing, dropping the seed. They let it grow. Then they got to spray these chemicals all on the crops to stop the locusts and the grasshoppers from devouring the crop. Now, when the locusts and the grasshoppers come, that's a thing of nature. The locusts and the grasshoppers come in droves like that to destroy a bad crop. When you have a bad crop, the locusts and the grasshoppers come to eat that crop up. That's nature's way of getting rid of a bad crop. But now these crops, they spray them with all of these herbicides and all this stuff to keep the grasshoppers and the locusts from eating them. Then you get the stuff at the store. You go and pick up a cucumber, right? The cucumber's all sticky. You know why? Because they put a coat of wax over the cucumber. You know candle wax? They put a thin coat of wax on cucumbers, on tomatoes, on apples,
34th Street,
to make them look real. When you see it and the light hits it, it looks real shiny. Like, damn, man, that's a shiny ass apple. Or that's a shiny ass tomato. That's a shiny ass cucumber. When you touch them, they sticky because they put a film of wax on them. You go to Stop and Shop and they got 4 or 5 different types of apples, and some of the bags will say that these apples, that they didn't put a coat of wax on these apples. It actually says it on the bag. Non-waxed apples. Then the ones that are waxed, it don't say nothing on them. But there's certain bags of apples, it'll say, there'll be a logo on the bag that'll say these apples have not been treated with a coat of wax. So then think about that. You go buy that, you wash it, but the wax ain't gonna come off when you wash it.
Yeah, girl.
Then you cut it up and you eat it, and you eat that, you got that wax in your system. That's why everybody's clogged up and backed up, man. Goes back to what the scripture the brother was reading in Ezekiel. We shall eat our bread defiled among the Gentiles. Then you're taking in all them damn chemicals from the fruits and the vegetables. Then when you if you eating beef, which that's one of the things that we can eat. A cow is a clean animal, according to the Bible. But they treat them with so many damn chemicals that when you eat that damn cow, it clogs you up. Because what they do is the feed that they give them cows, they feed them corn. A cow is not supposed to eat corn. They're supposed to eat grass.
That's about it.
So for them to save money, they feed them corn, but they also put other dead animals in that feed, in that corn feed. Like, on the side of the road, it'd be a deer mangled on the side of the road. They'll take that down to the slaughterhouse and they'll grind it up and put it in the feed. They'll take chicken feathers and chicken shit, grind it up, and they put it in that corn feed also. So the cows are eating that stuff that they're not supposed to eat. Guess what? They get sick. Then they got to come and give them a needle, some antibiotics, to keep them live long enough so they get big enough so they can slaughter them, and then it becomes at Tad's Steakhouse. Or welcome to McDonald's, may I take your order, please? And eating a cow is not supposed to make you sick, but it's full of drugs. They have to give them those drugs, just like your grandmother or grandfather. They got about 10 different medicines or 12 different medicines just to keep them alive. Well, they do the same thing with the cows because of that bad diet that they feed them. Now check this out. I researched it. A grass-fed cow, a cow that eats grass, it takes them 4 years to get the slaughter weight eating grass. The cows that eat that feed, that corn feed with all that other BS in it, and the growth hormones that they inject in them, and the antibiotics, it takes them 16 months to get to slaughter weight, which is basically a year and 4 months, which is about a third of the time. So then you eating that, that's why everybody's all messed up, clogged up, arteries all clogged up. Now if you ate a cow that was a grass-fed cow, the grass that the cow eats is rich. The fat that would be in a grass-fed cow would be omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids bring down bad cholesterol. They keep the cholesterol regulated. Omega-3 fatty acids you get from fish oil, and you get from olive oil, fish oil, flaxseed oil, flax seeds. I mentioned olive oil. Walnuts. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids push all the bad stuff out your body. So if it was a grass-fed cow, the fat that would be in that cow would be omega-3 fatty acids, which would keep everything regulated in your system. It would stop you from being clogged up, developing cholesterol. You know, that developing that blockage where you got to go and get you got to go and have them cut you open. No pictures, please. You got to go and get heart surgery. And they're going to go in and they're going to suck the cholesterol out of your heart. No pictures. And the omega-3s will eat up that excess fat that will clog you up. So everything will be in harmony. But these cows that they got in the stores that they give you, please don't photograph me. Now the
Why you talking in accent? Go home and tell people I saw you. Why you can't tell me as a Muslim? I can't go back and show all these beautiful brothers and the camera.
I never even said any. I never said anything about you being a Muslim or anything. I never said anything about that. Did I say anything about Muslims? All I said was don't photograph me. That's all I said. But you know what? But I wasn't saying, I ain't mentioned, did I mention anything about the black woman?
Nope.
Did I say anything foul about the black woman?
Nope.
Did I say anything about Muslims?
Nope.
Even though we don't give a damn about Muslims, we're not Muslims. We believe in the Bible. Strictly the Bible. If you don't believe in that Allah garbage, if you don't believe in that garbage, that's garbage. We're talking about, and give me the one in the Apocrypha, where it says, "Thou art delivered up to the physicians." Is that the 38th chapter? Is that Ecclesiastes 38th chapter? I think.
You told me to
See, there's a reason why blacks and Hispanics we're the highest in anything: prostate cancer, colon cancer, heart attack, stroke, diabetes. We lead all of those categories. Heart problems, it all goes back to the standard American diet that we've become accustomed to since we've been here. That's what it goes back to. And we were raised up with that. So the spirit has been getting on us to learn about certain herbs and learn about fish oil and learn about different things so we can put it out there. So brothers could take heed to it. You know? That's why the Spirit got us learning about this stuff. Because that's also part of the scriptures too. Is it Psalms 114 where it says he giveth the herbs for meat and for medicine? I think it's Psalms 114. Somebody find that for me real quick. 104, 104:14. Yeah, I'm thinking 114. Yeah, my memory is, you know. Hold that one, then we're gonna get that.
Psalms chapter 104, verse 14. He causes the grass to grow for the cattle.
He caused what? Read it again.
The grass to grow for the cattle.
What is a cow? Cattle. So a cow ain't supposed to eat no corn.